11ই জ্যৈষ্ঠ কাজী নজরুল ইসলামের জন্মজয়ন্তী। এবছরই কবির বিদ্রোহী কবিতার শতবর্ষ। ছায়ানট কলকাতার পক্ষে আমি সমৃতা মল্লিক কবির প্রতি জানাই বিনম্র শ্রদ্ধা। একই সঙ্গে বাংলাদেশের জনপ্রিয় মাল্টিমিডিয়া নিউজ পোর্টাল Barta24.com-এর দর্শক শ্রোতাদের জন্য নিবেদন করছি নজরুলের ঐতিহাসিক বিদ্রোহী কবিতার ইংরেজি ভাষ্য। আবৃত্তি করেছেন দক্ষিণ ভারতের হায়দ্রাবাদে বসবাসরত ইংরেজি সাহিত্যের অধ্যাপক ডক্টর নবনীতা লাহিড়ী।
The Rebel Eternal, a Rhapsody. Translated by Sayyid Sajid Hussain. Hail my hero, Rebel Eternal. Proclaim, I outtop the great Himalayas in titanic majesty. Abashed and humbled, the snow-capped mountain bows its head before me. Sublime, I tower far above the infinite spaces of the universe, above the sun, moon, planets and stars, above the seat of heaven itself. I am an everlasting wonder, the invincible victor whose stature dwarfs all. I yield to none in submission, nor know tenderness. I am the tempest's ferocity, the breath of the cyclone, ruin's image, a terror, irresistible, impetuous, uncontrollable. I trample on bonds, obey no law, recognize no rule. I sport with loaded boats in my revels and send them down to the sea's bottom without mercy. I am a torpedo, an explosive mine. I am the spirit of Shiva, the destroyer. I am the summer storm, always seething with turbulence. I am the wild wind. I crush and sweep away all in my path. I can be seen in the riotous rhythm of the dancer and heard in the soft melody of a song, moving as I wish, ever free, unrestrained. Fearless I challenge my enemies, bravely I battle with death. I am the fury of the hurricane, terrifying like a pestilence, impulsive, lawless. Ever unsubdued, the bubbling wine of life fills my impassioned heart. I am the flame which burns on sacrificial altars. I am both votary and sacred fire. I am peaceful homestead as well as desolate graveyard. I create and destroy. I am the end, the finale of night and day. Great Indra's child, I bear the luminous moon in my arms and the brilliant sun on my brow. I carry the lover's lute in one hand and the trumpet of war in the other. I hold inside me like Shiva, the blue-throated one, all the liquid venom churned up at the creation's dawn. I cradle Ganga's waters in my locks. I am a recluse, a poet, a prince who has the semblance of a hermit. I am a ruthless Chengiz. I am a roving nomad who owns no master. I am the frightening roll of thunder, the celestial trumpet's blast, Shiva's trident, the dreadful mace of the god of death. Disciple of legendary Indian sages, renowned for their wrath, I will sear the universe with my scorching flames. I am both joy and grief. I am the demonic power which will overwhelm all on earth's last day. I am tranquility as well as commotion. I am youth's crimson flesh, a rebuke to God's pride. I am the violence of the typhoon, the impulse of the ocean, resplendent like the glee of the sea's raging waves. The gloss of a maiden's braided hair, the amorous movement of her eyes, the passion blossoming in her soul, the sweetness of a girl's first caress, the thrill of secret glances exchanged in love, the tinkle of a young woman's bracelets, the tremor in the voice of a village lass, the throb of the lover's heart, the sigh of the widow, the wail of the frustrated, the suffering of the homeless, the misery of the downtrodden, the cry of the wounded pride, recall me. I am the eternal child who does not age. I'm also the tuneful zephyr, the music of the wandering singer born on forest winds. I am the parched summer's thirst, the cooling shade of the woods, the soothing murmur of a desert spring. I march onwards, resistless, unfettered, glorying in self-knowledge. I am growth as well as decay. I am the quickening of conscience. My banners fly in triumph on the world's ramparts, emblems of my sovereignty. Dauntless, I speed the measureless distances of earth and sky like a gale on the back of winged mounts. I am the quenchless fire in subterranean volcanoes, dark with no glow. I leap from region to region, unhampered, reckless, while the earth trembles in dismay underneath. Alike I duel with primeval dragons and grapple with Gabriel's flaming wings. My parentage is divine. I am restless and unquiet and give no peace to my mother, the earth. I am Orpheus's lyre, as well as Lord Krishna's flute, able to lull the ocean to sleep with my strains. When I rage in thunder and hell's mansions shake in terror, their flames snuffed out. I am the deluge which brings both plenty and devastation in the rainy season. I am injustice incarnate, a fiery meteor, an evil sign of the zodiac, a baleful comet, a harbinger of disaster. I represent Durga, the goddess of terror, and like her, dance and rollick in the midst of hell's flames. I am both earthbound and ethereal, indomitable, immortal, blessed with unfading youth, a menace to man and God and demon, the ultimate mystery at the heart of eternity. I roam heaven and earth and underworld, unbound, unchained, while they quake under my tread. I am armed with a terrific axe and a mighty plough, famed both in ancient lore. I will hurl the one at tyrants and wield the other to wrench the earth from its foundations, that I may remold it and rid the world of sin and wrong and herald a new era of peace. I am weary of strife, but I would have no rest until the skies have ceased to ring with the groans of the tyrant's victims and tyranny itself lies dead, vanquished. I am the implacable foe of cruel, blind destiny which rules the universe, the whimsical, despotic deity whom I despise. I, the eternal rebel who never submits.